Hello student, now we are learning the AC voltage applied to the purely inductors of it. Inductor is represented by this L, and for this inductor we are applying the AC voltage. When we are applying the AC voltage of it, then the opposition to the flow of current is only by the inductor L, and that in detail we are learning. Next is that the EMF, alternating EMF is applied to the AC circuit of it. E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. Now here we write the alternating EMF E is given by E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. L represent the inductance of this coil. Current I is flowing through it. Next is that when the current EMF is produced across of it, currents are flowing through it. This current is opposed by this inductor, and when it is opposed by the inductor of it, EMF of this E is opposed by it. This is an applied EMF. Applied EMF is opposed by this inductor. And that's why we can say that the EMF which is given by this inductor is denoted by E dash. Applied EMF is E, and both are opposite to it. That's why this applied EMF is opposed by the inductor having the EMF is E dash. That's why this E is equal to E dash. This E dash represented here the EMF which is produced by the inductor of it, which is opposed by, that's why minus sign will be there. Next is that E is equal to, what is that E dash? E dash is equal to the L into di by dt according to the Lenz's law. According to the Lenz's law, we know that the inductive EMF E dash is equal to minus of L into di by dt, and this inductive EMF is opposes the applied EMF. Therefore, E is equal to applied EMF is equal to the minus of this E dash. Now we substitute the E dash value of it, that is minus of L into di by dt. And that's why equation becomes as E is equal to minus becomes as a plus, which is equal to L into di by dt value. Okay. Now we are interested to find out the I value of it. That's why di by dt is equal to E upon L value. Now we are writing the equation of it. Interested in an I equation where the derivative is there. We are taking the integration on both the sides, cross multiply by dt. We get here the di, which is equal to E upon L into dt. Now integrating on both the sides. Integrating on both the sides. Integration of di is equal to integration of E upon L into dt. Now integration of di, which is equal to, taken as a L is a constant, integration of E value into dt. Integration of di used as a I value, which is equal to 1 upon L as it is. Integration of E. E means what? E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. Substitute here E naught into sine omega t into dt value. Again here E naught is a constant value taken outside of this integration. E naught divided by L into the integration of the sine omega t into dt value. Now after that we substitute the value of it. Taking the integration of the sine omega t, I is equal to integration of, before it, E naught upon L. Integration of the sine omega t gives as a minus cos omega t divided by constant is omega. That's why we write here minus cos omega t divided by omega plus constant. This is a proportional integrating constant. Integrating constant taken as a 0. We assume that this is a, from the calculation part, it is taken as a 0 because it does not involve the time parameter of it. That's why I is equal to, this is taken as a minus E naught upon omega L into cos of omega t. Now we are applying cos function converted into the sine function. What is the relation of it? If you take it as a cos to sine, take it as a difference is pi by 2. Therefore, pi by 2 minus of that angle gives as a sine function. If sine omega t is taken as a then pi by 2 minus of that angle gives as a sine function. Cos function like that. If cos is there, we want to convert it into the sine, or sine function is there, convert it into the cos, then pi by 2 minus of that angle, minus E naught upon omega L. Okay, cos function converted into the sine function, sine pi by 2 minus angle is omega t. Now this minus sign due to this angle of it inside of it, it will use as I is equal to E naught upon omega L into sine of omega t minus, give the negative sign inside the bracket of it, it will becomes as pi by 2. Got here the next equation of it. I is equal to E naught upon omega L. Consider, let E naught upon omega L taken as a I naught, and then after substituting this, I is equal to I naught into sine omega t minus pi by 2. Okay, we got here the I is equal to I naught into sine omega t pi by 2. And already we got the equation, we consider the applied EMF is E is equal to E naught into the sine omega t. If you consider here two equations, E naught into sine omega t. Both are the sine functions are there. Next is the difference between this phase difference is pi by 2. Okay, between this two phase rotating vector phasor of it is pi by 2. And then we draw the phasor diagram of it, and from the phasor diagram it shows that if it is the y-axis, this will not suffice. Small diagram, here we consider, we will write the E value. E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. Here we consider E function. Okay, E naught will become here. Next is that this is the angle for it, omega, and next is that pi by 2. This angle between the difference between the two current and the EMF is pi by 2. That's why I naught, and here it gives us the value for this angle is I is equal to I naught sine omega t minus pi by 2. And here it shows that the value is E naught into sine omega t. Okay, in this way we can draw the phase diagram of it. Okay, in this diagram we got the E instantaneous current and instantaneous current and EMF on it. Okay, now after that if we want to draw the graph of it, in graph again we consider the x-axis and then y-axis. Here it will be start from the EMF pi by 2, pi, 3, pi, 2 pi. Okay, sine function will be start from here, maximum, and then minimum, again maximum, and then here we get the minimum of this. Peak value is there, E naught. This will be taken as a minus E naught value. Now for this I function, current is omega t minus pi by 2. Means it will be start from the pi by 2 value. Because difference between them is there. And taken as a maximum is I naught. Here minus I naught value. Here it will use as a maximum. Now we are learning the phase diagram of this instantaneous EMF, that is E is equal to E naught sine omega t and I is equal to I naught into sine omega t minus pi by 2. Now see that here the gives the angle is 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi for equal distance of it to the marking for it. After that EMF is there, which is sinusoidal wave is there. 0, after that maximum, 0, maximum, minus of E naught and then minimum value of it. For this current of it, it starts from the pi by 2 because difference between these two graph is pi by 2, start from the current, and maximum of this current is I naught. Next is the minimum of this current is minus I naught, and for this is mark for it and then join the next graph of it, that is yellow color. It shows that the graph of this instantaneous current. If you see that the difference between this EMF is start from the 0 and the current is start from the pi by 2, minus value of it means it is a omega t angle is here, omega t minus of pi by 2, you will get this equation I is equal to I naught into sine omega t minus pi by 2. Now we are learning as a inductive reactance. Next concept is there, inductive reactance. Next concept we are learning, that is a inductive reactance. Inductive reactance is denoted by XL. If we concentrate here, the next is already we got the I naught is equal to E naught upon omega L. We consider as a E naught upon omega L is a I naught value. Then taken as this cross multiplication of it, omega L is equal to E naught divided by I naught, and E naught upon I naught is taken as the XL, and that is XL is nothing but the inductive reactance. That's why we write XL is equal to the omega L, and this is the formula for the inductive reactance. Inductive reactance is defined here the opposition to the flow of alternating current by the inductor is called as the inductive reactance. It is different than the resistance. Resistance is the denoted by R, and the XL represented here the inductive reactance, means this is again nothing but the one kind of the resistance are there which is oppose the flow of AC by this inductor, okay, denoted by XL, and which is having the same unit is there, that is a ohm. Thank you.